After the four individuals accused of raping and murdering a 25-year-old veterinarian last month were killed by the police, there have been mixed reactions. Law enforcement is being congratulated for their swift actions of justice, but there are also some concerns being expressed about these executions. In an intriguing turn of events, several Indian and foreign human rights activists are expressing their suspicions and inquiries regarding the situation. Frederick Rafsky, an international lawyer for human rights, is the director for the Asia-Pacific International Commission of Jurists. According to Rafsky, based upon the previous history of the numerous extrajudicial killings throughout India, there needs to be an investigation conducted on the incident by an independent party that is impartial to the situation. Additionally, he said that praising law enforcement for this behavior will not end up helping or protecting these women from sexual violence or bring about any changes to the opportunities for justice. The ICJ has encouraged the Indian government to conduct an intensive and impartial investigation into these police killings that coincides with the Supreme Court's judgments as well as their international commitments. Some may find it shocking that human rights activists in India have insisted that all law enforcement officials that were involved in the killings should be arrested immediately and charged for their involvement with the crime along the guidelines for a homicide under Section 302 IPC. They have also demanded that the investigation into this matter must be transferred to the CBI because people are not sure that the Telangana police would be able to make a fair decision on the matter. Human rights activists sent a letter to the Justice of the High Court of Telangana that discussed how, according to the media, over 50 law enforcement employees were present at the crime scene and that it is incomprehensible how 50 police officers were unable to catch or apprehend 4 suspects that were unarmed. The High Court in India has said that the bodies of the 4 men that were killed during the incident must be preserved for 3 days, which will be until December 9th. It said that the post-mortem will also be videotaped. It should be noted that the incident with police officers involving the 4 men that were accused of the fatal rape and murder of a Hyderabad veterinary doctor has been met mostly with positive reactions on social media as politicians and even celebrities throughout the country are praising the policeman. From America to Europe, as it often happens, the Western media has published numerous stories related to this rape incident. And this is especially true for the BBC, which has published several stories in which they have counted the number of rapes in India on a per-day basis, a metric that cannot reflect the frequency of the crime in relation to population. It is important to point out that without properly understanding and studying the human behavior that leads to such heinous crimes from a global perspective, it will not be easy to find effective solutions to fix this global problem. Sensationalism, emotion-driven statements, and agenda-driven journalism dominate the story once again. Yet, the mentality that causes rape stays alive. See you again.